This week, radio stations and unfunny idiots on YouTube found a new bandwagon to jump on. 13-year-old Rebecca Black made the mistake of A, being 13, and B, having dreams. The song Friday, generally considered to be the worst thing to happen in music since Shakira was allowed to translate her own lyrics, isn't actually as bad as people are saying. It's just mutually agreed that it isn't in any way good. The song wasn't written by Rebecca, it was written by suspicious talent agency Arc Entertainment, quote-unquote professional songwriters who charge the rich parents of wannabe pop stars small fortunes. Most people are complaining about the lyrics, in which Black monotonously repeats the days of the week more times than a wall calendar with Asperger's syndrome. But what were people really expecting? Do they want Rebecca singing about love or sex? Other than the alphabet, listing days of the week is just about the only life experience she has to draw from. Nobody complained when the Black Eyed Peas did it.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday to Sunday.
Why is it that when Rebecca Black sings inanely about her weekend plans through auto-tune, she incites a worldwide hate campaign, but when Kesha does it, her album goes platinum? I'll tell you why. It's because Rebecca Black is an easier target than a sitting duck on a barrel of fish. So, millions of anonymous critics took to their computer to collectively crush the dreams of a child they didn't know. Comments disproportionately referred to her as an annoying slut and a stupid fucking whore. Many implored her to commit suicide and conveyed their hopes that she would become bulimic and cut herself, then sat back and didn't think about how their life is panning out. The most despicable act of bullying, however, came from ABC's Good Morning America, who showed themselves to be such bullies I was half expecting a fat Australian kid to suddenly lash out and pile drive them. In an interview held on the popular breakfast show and conducted by living corpse Andrea Canning, the 13-year-old was berated more abominably than anything that appeared in her just not very good music video. Listen to this. This actually happened.
I'm going to read you just some of the comments that people have been saying online, and they're not nice.
No.
Her song Friday is the worst song I've ever heard in my entire life. Even deaf people are complaining. I hate her voice. It's going to be stuck in my head for life. Friday, 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 OMG. What's the meanest thing you've read that maybe hurt you the most?
That's a professional journalist repeating hateful comments to a child. Imagine if someone did that to you, Andrea Canning. You wouldn't like that, Andrea Canning, would you, Andrea Canning? Imagine if I went to the ABC website and found comments people had left to you and read them out. Comments like, she should be ashamed, and that you're snide and condescending and take the fucking moral high ground, which, by the way, are actual comments left by actual people on the actual ABC site. Unfortunately for Canning and the bloodthirsty public watching from their ivory towers, Rebecca not only responded with humility, asserting herself as the most professional person in the room after the fucking cameraman, but she also went on to prove she could actually sing.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
Andrea Canning, who by the way looks like a mad scientist tried to build a drag queen out of old bits of Madonna, went on to ask the girl's mother what she thought of her daughter becoming a web-wide pariah. Being reptilian, Canning was unaware of the apparently unobvious bond a mother has for her fleshy mortal human offspring.
That's your baby. To read such hateful, hurtful things about her on the world stage.
In all honesty, I probably could have killed a few people, but that probably would get me nowhere. It makes you angry, it makes you upset.
After Canning's interview was over and she'd slithered back into her hyperbaric chamber to feed on the undeveloped souls of teddy bear fetuses, the two regular hosts of Good Morning America went on to judge Rebecca Black like she was the Elephant Man and they were a pair of giggling Victorian circus-going cunts, reading statistics about how much the internet community hates her and encouraging their audience of housewives and the unemployed to email in and contribute to this unfounded hate rally. This embarrassing lack of grace is probably what led Good Morning America to book Chris Brown, to make themselves look less like abusive pricks by comparison. I'll let you decide if it worked.